is just bebopping up those steps like he is ready to dismantle the Department of Education. But first, Donald Trump is like, listen, we gotta be thankful for Elon, okay? He got those astronauticals off of the space station. It's horrible what's happening to him. We're gonna prosecute these Tesla criminals, yes. Mr. President, did you know that the astronauts, they were not paid overtime? That was 286 days at $5 a day. That's only $1,430 for their stay. Well, no one's ever mentioned this to me. It's the first time hearing of it. I'll pay him out of pocket if I have to. There's not one person in my office that's used Latinx. I mean, I just, where did it even come from? I don't even know. Oh, Gavin. There actually was a person that used Latinx. It was a very important person. It was him, right? Yeah, that's right. Gavin is basically saying that these things, they never even happened. How impactful this has been on the Latinx community. Latinx community. We've got these politicians, they won't ban weapons, but they'll ban the word Latinx. They aren't even serious. Oh, sweeties, now George Foreman died, okay? So you gotta go to the store, get yourself a nice steak and cook it up for him on the grill. Oh, and if you can't afford that steak, all right? Well, DoorDash and Klarna just team together, okay? So you can order yourself some steak, some A1 sauce, you can get yourself a Taco Bell chalupa, and you'll be paying like $4.99 for the next, 4 months. Boom, boom. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is the sound that my brain makes when I see Joy Reid's face. And she's like, Grandpa Trump, let's talk, okay? We're gonna talk about how Canada, we could win an war against Canada. It would not happen. We tried this before. They burned the White House down. Oh my gosh. We would not win Donald Trump against Canada. I'm like, sweetheart, oh my gosh, those eyes are in my nightmares. Meanwhile, Don Lemon is like getting zested or something over there. He's shaking. So Donald Trump comes in, he's like, should I sign this? You little kid with the stripy tie, should I sign that? All right, they said I should sign it. All right, let's grab my pen. Here it is. This is a very special pen. It signed a very good executive order that was awesome for our country. So is anyone else in here superstitious? You, Ron, over there, I have to use the same pen. All right, let's get signing. I signed my name in big letters, everybody, so you can see it in the back of the room. That's talking to you, Caitlin Collins. Well, you guys asked, so this is Tim Walz's voice now, okay? So, it's been a dream of the far right to, get rid of the Department of Education. And, now there's not going to be any schools for the kids because there's only going to be rich private schools. And there's no rich private schools in rural areas. I'm Tim Walz, everybody, 2028. Now, Lizzie, she loves this line. I don't care if you are a Democrat, a Republican, a Libertarian, a vegetarian. We need you in this fight to defeat the Orange Man. Now, Donnie, you got some splaining to do. All right, what is happening with the Department of Education? And he's like, well, we're going to move the health education, the special education, the food programs. All that's going to be under Robert F. Kennedy. He's going to take over it. Now, out of all the people trying to buy TikTok, I'm going to need it to be this man, okay? Do I really need to explain myself? Okay, this man needs to buy TikTok. Oh, and you ain't ever seen political drama unless you've ridden the subway. Yeah, that boy had a MAGA hat on, and she was like, he is a racist. How could I be racist? Look at my skin. And he's like, that friend is really getting into it, okay? And he's like, this is my hat. That's my hat. I'm going to take it. Boom. Kaboom. The best part is he goes to take a picture of her after she falls. Now, you guys got to let me write the history books because that's going to be in it. In a democratic society, we understand that criticism is what makes our country great. It's great. And unless you're a coward like Donald Trump, you welcome this debate. No, Bernie, do you know what we welcome? We welcome Howard Lutnick saying, hey, I talked to Trump and I asked him, if I can balance the budget, will you eliminate income tax for people who make under $150,000? That's 80% of the country. Okay? And he said, this is why I love working for Donald Trump. He said, yeah, sure, why not? We need a Democratic Party that fights harder for you. Oh, AOC, I couldn't agree more.